Good day, or rather good evening, fellow dragon tamers. I think that should be the correct terminology. Your host, Lord Valrox here, back with another Dragalia. I'm still trying to memorize the full names, but I know it starts with at least Dragalia. Anyways, thought we'd do one of those, a day in the daily login type of things, you know. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know the standard type of thing when you log in. Obviously, you get the screen right here with noted.
Have a skip ticket too! And coming tomorrow,
Yeah,
the adventure continues.
it sure does.
The show's not over yet.
And you get the news popped right in front of you like all the other games. Well, I think almost all of them. Actually, no, quite so all of them. Usually my daily routine is obviously consistent of accepting all my rewards. The daily summon, would you want to call it, the free summon right here. Basically, it's the item summon. Let's see what else. I'm gonna try to wrap up a lot in 30 minutes. At least keep the sessions to 30 minutes. So, wow, first things first. Again, probably not everyone's gonna be able to do this, and that's fine. Like, even you see right now, with my purchases, I probably won't have enough gold left for this, and that's fine. This is probably what I'll lay you off for the moment. Usually I go to the castle next, in the castle grounds. Oh, cool. And next, oh, this facility's done. Nice. Perfect. I think I'll stop upgrading the dragon fruit and we'll just go on upgrading everything else, which would include... No, that could still wait. That's currently being processed right now, so I guess I'll work on the mines. Actually, no, I'll probably... The dragon food, let's see. Info. So it's got 10 hours until like it's fully stocked. Which I think that's fine, because that means more time to acquire more fruits. Basically, with all your facilities, you want to maximize the amount of time for the output. That way, if you're ever away from your game, at least you can have a peace of mind that's not going to be full and then you don't clear it out in time. And, collecting some more gold just because I feel like it. This is my highest rupee mine, which again, I think at the max is 8 hours. It might be more. Again, I wouldn't know because this is, again, my max rupee mine's at level 20, whereas the lower ones are what? Collect second. Let's see. Level 11, level 12. So I'll probably work on the level 15 and the level 12 right now. Or no, better yet, we'll just work on the level... We'll work on the level 15. And then, let's see, that leaves 3 facilities that are being worked on. And next we go back home.
Congrats on winning the festival. It's pretty great to have front row seats for a show like this.
And the daily. Usually we have just your regular dailies, but because we have an event going on right now, sorry if I'm stuttering too much. Usually I come more prepared with this stuff. But, except all, like I said, usually have your regular dailies right here, which is the standard clear Avenue of Power once, clear Avenue of Fortune once, clear quest playing co-op, and clear 5 quests, all of which can be wrapped up successfully, whether you create the co-op party or you join a co-op party. Basically, co-op is your friend in this game. You don't need to consume stamina if you're joining a co-op party. And plus, usually joining a co-op party is somewhat easy. Allow me to demonstrate with a couple of battles, right? So, let's see. Collect 500 renown. That's what the quest we're doing. And collect 5 big top balloons. Again, let's look at the quest. But before we get any of that, I want to go to the Dragon's Roost because I want to raise one of my dragons bond level to 30. Again, it's a work in progress.
You here for a practice bout? Sure, if you don't mind me wiping the floor. You enjoy this sort of thing, don't you? Go on, take it.
Heck yeah. I'm working on Marcy turns right now because she's practically a bond type, which is max 30.
You're not as bad as you look. You enjoy this sort of thing, don't you?
Basically, you want to increase the bonds so they last longer while you're using them in the fight. It's at max, so you can't do anything else now. So, you move down the list and work on your next strike.
I'm bored out of my wits, so why don't...
Hey there. Something I can help you with?
He's my 5-star level dragon, so that's why
I'm going to tell you
on
lots
him.
about me. So tell me, ooh. In return, allow me to
on any other
shower
game day,
you
I'd let
with
them just
good
talk, but we're
fortune.
kind of pressed for time too, so...
In return, allow me to shower you with good fortune.
That
The
is good
secret to
fortune.
good fortune is to have
Wrong
here's a
anymore.
little New Year's gift from me to you.
Dragon fruit, that's nice, but we'll have to work on it. Let's see. No items left. Upgrade. Let's see. Oh, this is just my little thing because I gained some items right there on the side. Yes, I promoted her because I like using her. And we got some fruits, so we're gonna get Shimai all the way up there. Which again, it's harder to achieve the higher level you go. Because the level just keeps on spiking from here on. Oh, we can use some more on the normal. Reach bond level. Okay, yeah, that was a given. Saving your Wormite is hard in this game. Or it's easy depending
You're
on
my
what you're doing.
soulmate. We even met exactly how I always do.
Now this is the current event right now. Dream big under the big top. Basically, the quest, if you got them far enough, you either have these quests, which is these are the hardest ones as far as I can tell for myself, because again, I'm still new to this game. The only cleared it I haven't beaten it. I'll get around to beating it once my team is strong enough, which could take a while. Usually what I do is this one, down to the wire, and I'll take it. Huh, looks like we don't do co-op for this, which is fine. Actually, I'll probably say that afterwards because I wanted to show the co-op to this, right? So basically, do this, create a room in my case because I want to burn off some of that stamina. And then,
Victory is now guaranteed.
for my team, I go to edit team because team 1 is my go-to team. Basically, they have the equipment right there that I'm going to use for this particular event. There's still one more that hasn't been used, so we're going to equip that. And I try not to take too long because there's people waiting.
You need fear nothing with me at
And
your
you just
side.
jump right into the battle. Now for this particular enemy, I think it's what you would call them the Chimera, I think it's the Chimera. I haven't been paying attention to the name, but basically, you want to fight it and try to score as many points as possible. With the hardest points to score in is probably not taking damage, because as soon as he shows up, he either targets you or the one who's done more damage to you. I can't really tell, but based on like fights,
Imperial left.
so I'm gonna target someone right now. Oop, I got hit. It's fine though.
Never did I imagine I would become a dragon.
And well, that's fine. So this round I didn't get like the no hit points, but that's fine. Why is everyone spoken solid?
I am a living miracle.
Usually people are scattering to clear that chest. So we are experiencing some type of lag. Collect the spoils. Sure, I suppose that cleared. Okay, we got our 500 room now. That's good. We got 5 big top balloons and defeat the Manicore twice. Again, we'd have to tackle the quest twice to complete that. That's totally fine, because it at least counted for the clear the 5 quest. Now, from here, we pretty much gonna tackle, let's see, Avenue to Power and Avenue to Fortune. Now, the only difficulty I see to this is because... No, actually, no, we should be able to do it. Hold on. Avenue to Power. The highest one cost is 20... Oh no, it's 15 stamina. That's nice. And again, you don't have to. You're under no obligation to create a co-op team. But basically, because the name of the game is
with me at your
we
side.
help each other out in order for us to succeed. So it'd be kind of a douchebag move if you don't create co-op teams and only join the co-op
You need
teams.
fear nothing with me
At least that's the way that I see it. But again, no one's forcing you. You don't have to do it. But it's better that way. The only drawback I see with co-op teams at times when you have people joining your co-op teams is that sometimes you get the 1 or 2 occasional players that just sit in the back, chill in the place where they can't be reached by the enemies because, you know, it's the cross barrier. And like, take your fear for example, they stay in the back, and then, you know, you and the rest of the people that decided to fight are doing the fight while they just sit in the back and laze about. Thankfully though, I got a good team this time around, so not too worried. I don't think there's a bonus for not getting hit in this thing. Basically, you want to survive to the end.
Ready yourself, Imperial level.
Yep, I missed. These guys are good, that's all I can say. Really good, dedicated, if anything. If this is the last wave, you always want to pop right here with Dragon so it wipes them all out. And the occasional few, you just slaughter them. And that takes care of that.
I am a living miracle. Defeating me.
Fair amount of experience points, but again, as you get higher up in levels, it's kind of difficult to level up. And normally I would continue it, but because again we're only showcasing the minimal, you know, battles here and there, it is not in my interest to continue. But like I said, normally when I have a lot of stamina, I continue all the way because, well, I'm either gathering XP or money. In this case though, the next one to go is Avenue to Fortune. We could go and, you know, claim our reward, but might as well just get this over with. And again, like I said, co-op, no one's forcing you to, but it is in your best interest, at least, you know, my own personal opinion,
nothing with me at your
that you
side.
help others and they help you out in return. Again, not everyone's gonna have this mentality mindset, but it's better, I'd say, for us, however small or large the community is for this game. I'd say it is fairly large, but not huge like other mobile games out there. But at least the system for joining a co-op party is not that difficult. It's, if anything, I'd say it's much more easier, depending on how you choose to go about it, because you could click the quest and then just keep searching until you join one. Looks like everyone's there. And usually everyone does it, or at least their job of killing everything. Sometimes you get the occasional could have sworn I saw one more enemy left. Actually, no, that should have been the one. Yes, I know, I make things look easy, but if we were to be fighting the dragons, it'd be a whole different story. The dragons are harder to defeat. Oh, that's who I should have promoted as well. But I guess I'll have to save some more stuff. Let's see. What did we clear? Huh, okay. No, it's not so much what we clear so much as we gain. Usually the little daily bonuses right there for like take for example the Avenue of Fortune. You do it twice, you get an extra X amount of coins.
Congrats
money,
on winning the
rupees.
festival.
Now let's see, as far as the dream big under the big top, that obviously requires one more chimera, which we'll get around to momentarily. And then clear Avenue of Power, it's done. Clear Avenue of Fortune, done. And then we need to clear at least 2 more quests before we can claim the last 2. For the time being, we accept all these. And we're still good on time, actually. We're still good on time, so we'll actually...
I shall
Sorry,
guard the
got
prince.
distracted. So defeat the mana core twice. So I have to progress with the quest one more time. And clear 5 quests. So there's 2 ways I can go about this. I can join a party. Actually, I will probably join a party just to make things faster. But before we do anything else, because I gained some XP crystals, I'll use those all on Amane. She is my go-to character for this particular node, which again I should be focusing on the others as well. But usually you're only controlling the one character, so long as you're careful about it, it should play out in your favor. Of course, it doesn't always work out that way. And then, of course, my light dragon. Oh no, okay, I used up all the dragon fruits. What else? Alright, because we gained more money, we can go back over here and clear out, or hopefully clear out the rest that's in the shop right here. Okay, let's see what else we can do. So, we managed to score almost everything. That's fine. I'll still have time in the day later to acquire the rest, so there's no rush. But if I'm really itching to buy them, at least 2 more, sure, why not?
We owe them the best show we can possibly.
And is this event fun? Well, again, the story to it, there is some story to it. Oh, and I've already, just so you guys know, I've already done 2, I guess you could say, temples that I've, managed to scrounge up gems over and over for the duration of this event since it ends next week. And I haven't gotten any 5-star particular to this banner. Let's take a look at it, right? So basically you can either get, and then it does its own little auto introduction. Check it out. A Nelly.
It's showtime, folks. Prepare to be amazed.
But you never came. And Liga. And the essences. For whatever reason, it decides to show the essences, of which I think I got the second essence that comes after this one. Yeah, stellar show. Oh, and he's a 4-star, and I got him twice. At least I got something from the banner, right? I guess you could make that case argument. Oh, so sad. Alright then. So this is how we go. So you click on that, you click on co-op, and then normally, like I said, instead of creating a room, you find a room. Again, you might have to try this at least a couple of times because again, everyone's doing it. And yeah, it could take a while. Like sometimes I'm clicking this at least 4 times max. No, 4 times minimum. And I want to say 8 times max. I mean, again, yes, that could seem frustrating. You have to understand too, people are constantly creating and or joining. It just depends on like your luck, I guess, at this point, if you're able to join a room or not. And it could take a while, yes, don't get me wrong. I could always end up creating my own room because I still have a stamina. But I also want to account for the co-op. Actually, I already qualified for that, so just completing 2 more quests. Which again, I could probably do 1 more, and then the other one would have to wait at least some time. Wow. Doesn't look like I'm able to get in. Either that or also because people are not playing around this time, or if they are, they're just doing the searching for something. Like I said, worst case scenario, I just, after let's try 4 more times, and if I'm not able to join a room, then let's see. Then I'll just create one. Again, like I said, not everyone's all thinking about everyone else, so you're not always able to join a room either. Because again, if no one's creating it, then well, you can't really join them. Does it get frustrating? I guess it's the only aspect of it that gets frustrating. I guess I will say this: if you play with a small group of friends, you don't have to wait on anyone else, because again, so long as you guys are taking turns on your stamina wise, you can end up leveling up pretty fast that way. And then from there on out, if all of you run out of stamina for some reason, one of you could or several of you can join other teams up until the point where you're close to leveling up, and then just boom from there. Okay, we'll give it 2 more tries, and if we're not able to get anything else, then we'll create our own. Now, like I said, I don't have a problem with that. Whew, finally got into a team.
Please, let me aid you.
I'll go with this team because they have the equipment. I don't want to keep them
You
waiting
need
after
fear
all.
nothing with me at your
So let me
side.
join. Hopefully this team decides to continue one more time. But if not, I'll create my own for the last bit of views. And same as before. Attack the Chimera and try to make sure you don't get hit.
Ha! Yeah!
Uh-oh.
Imperial left. Ha!
Ooh, almost got me there.
Witness my magnificent dance. Come, dance with me.
Comes down. Ooh, and I'm pretty sure I didn't sustain damage. By the way, when you transform in your dragon state, you don't sustain any damage, which is probably the good thing about this. Allow me to show you. Well, it'll have to be pretty quickly because this team isn't under my control. I don't want to keep them waiting. If they're gonna do a basically, you see at the bottom, don't allow any. Okay, now don't take any damage. That's the second to last one right there. Now let's see if this leader decides to continue on. If not, that's fine. Okay, they decide to continue. We'll do one more round with them.
Ron ready for good hunt.
Again, I may consider continuing with this party depending on how good we are for time. Right now we're at a 23-minute mark, and I may consider going over 23 minutes, up to close to 40 minutes, depending on when this person decides to start. Because again, it costs us 15 stamina, so if you're, because I started new, I'm at 80 stamina, so you can't use me as the base comparison.
Ready yourself, Imperial left.
Oops.
Ha! Ready yourself.
Oop.
This'll do it. Brilliant.
Witness my magnificent dance.
I make it look easy, I suppose. To some degree, I do. But again, if you raise at least 2 good characters,
I am a living miracle.
you should be set.
Defeating me.
And why the fuss about the points? Well... Oh, that unlock. I'll still continue, that's fine. Because you get more with the bonus points up there and the items that you can collect and trade in. Let's see if this person still continues. And they left. Well, that's fine. We met our quota. For one, we're in the dailies. Yep, defeat the Manicore twice, which technically was more than twice. It was 3 times. Clear 5 quests, yes, and clear all the standard. We get 50 gems. Pretty much you do this every day, and at the end of the week, because it's 7 days, right? 250. Because essentially in a month is 1,000. And that's not counting it for anything else that gives you gems too. So within a month, you can get enough for 30. I don't know. Well, you can. Come close. Not exactly. So, what I do, and I've cleared up at least 3 of the items here from the exchange, with the one being involving this one because, well, it's the easiest one to acquire.
The show's not over yet. Enjoy it while you can, because if you don't, the next town will.
I'll take that to heart, then. Oh, in case you didn't notice, there was a quest that popped up, which was this one right here. The extra boss battle, Fiend Circus Encore. Basically, it costs 0 stamina. It only appears if you once you do the regular quest. For this one, I also do create a co-op because, again, we're helping each other out, so why not?
It looks like you could do with my assistance.
Well, your assistant is welcome. Is the sticker sometimes work. So now the objective in this one, yes, is still to kill the Manticore, Chimera, but you have to unlock the doors when you get to them. Like you see right there, they're locked. So usually the 4 people split up into 2 groups. Ah, damn it. Normally that doesn't happen. So it's fine, I won't get any points this time with no damage.
Imperial left. Never did I imagine I would become a dragon.
Right there, he's dead at this point. Power through. No. Whoever opens the treasure, everyone gets the treasure. Just you want to open it faster so you can clear it faster. Makes sense? And this one you can only do once. You can, well, again, you can do it once, but you can do it multiple times if you do the regular one and unlock it. And again, same as the other one, just this one gives more points, more renown if you will. Big top balloons, I'll take them. And allow me to show the renown rewards right here. So far right now, I've gotten pretty far, I'd say, but not far enough. Basically, I'm missing all of this towards the bottom. Which again, if you think about it, what? Let's see. If we go looking right here, we're at least 75% of the way there. At the rate I'm going, I should be done with this. Let's see. Twinkling Sun. Still trying to figure out something. Because apparently, and again I say apparently,
Congrats on winning the festival.
there's, let's see. Earn the Shiny Star epithet. I don't know what that is. I think clear a certain quest, but if that involves clearing the hard one, then I am probably have my work cut out for me because I can't complete it right now. But I'll try still. I'll try. So we pretty much covered everything, right? It is safe to say I can stop the video right here because what else is there to show besides?
Let us pray.
I suppose I could exchange the treasure. The only thing I can safely exchange right now that I have an abundance of is definitely the tent canvas. And what I should prioritize here is, well, I could go for the radiant ones, but or the light orbs. Or the silver crystals to the offer XP, but actually the silver doesn't give as much as the gold, especially with the characters at the current level right now. What I'm lacking is money, so I'll consider. Well, again, money isn't really lacking. It's probably more so the orbs. So I'll go for the orbs. So I'll redeem 2 of them. And this
The
is where
show's
we'll
not
leave
over
off.
yet. Enjoy it while you can, because if you don't, the next town will.
It's actually kind of cute because you have that type of interaction. You can actually
We
click
owe them
on
the best show we can possibly put
but
on.
I mean, she
The
says the
show's
same
not
thing,
over
so
yet. Enjoy it while you can, because if you don't, the next town will.
I want you in my party, but you refuse to come home. I'll see if I can get more worms gems so I can summon. Basically, whoever's your party leader ends up walking right there to the front.
Things are going to go well today.
What should I study today?
The child of miracles.
Perhaps I'll go in search of materials.
I miss the peal of church bells and pray the day will come that I may hear them again.
Repairing armor brings such joy. Fun's
Anyways though, fellow dragon tamers, we'll leave it off right here. Again, this is your host, Lord Valderox. I wish you all tons of luck on your pulls if you're playing Dragalia.
So they can be passed
And
on to others.
hopefully you're enjoying the event, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, a lot of what I talked about right now, the standard is already a given, and you probably already know how to complete it. But some of the other stuff too, like I may have mentioned, like with the whole creating a co-op that's helping us as a community so that we all help each other out and benefit, because that way we can level up faster. But again, not everyone is thinking about others. They're thinking about themselves for the most part, and again, nothing wrong with that. But if you can spare a couple of minutes to create a co-op room and be patient waiting with others, yeah, why not? Anyways though, take care, fellow Dragon Masters, and I'll probably come back with another video. Well, again, at the point of recording this time, there's going to be subsequent videos that are going to be uploaded next to each other, so it probably won't all make sense, so
We owe
apologies
them
for
the
that.
best show we can
I may,
possibly put
and
on.
again, if we're on a tangent right here, I may or may not decide to make a fake go video for the current, what you would call the event that's going on right now, the rerun Moon Goddess Fest, because again, basically, the run of the mill is you clear the quest and that's it. The same with this one, I guess you could say the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing, except that I feel like this one you're able to join and help each other out.
It's criminal.
So versus the other one where like you pretty much have to waste your own stamina, and you can't really,
I can tell.
you basically have to bite the bullet and decide what you're gonna get. Unfortunately. Anyways though, no need to bash, right? We'll leave it at that. Good luck, fellow Dragon Tamers, and do take care.
I'm more than
I'll
just
see
an
you in the
sloth
next
thing,
video,
you
which
know.
will be
Then
Azure,
learn from me knife
where I go
skills, too.
again. Brief overview, right? Anyways though, do take care.